Hello and welcome back. This video again is once again different from what I normally do, but it's really a second part to a video I did the other day, which discovered a bug in Train Simulator World 5 on the London to Milton Keynes track using the train class 350. This is an issue that we discovered when changing ends on the train where the brakes seem to freeze on, and judging by the comments I can see a lot of other people had the same issue. I think many people spent many hours trying to get the train to move, thinking it was something they were doing wrong. Well, I promise you now, it's not something you were doing wrong. In fact, I've had Dovetail come back to me to tell me there is a known issue and they are working fast to get a new update patch come through for this game to get this working again. But since then we've discovered a quick workaround to get this game working, and again most of the scenarios you play on the London to Milton Keynes track does include changing ends. Now this is Football Frenzy and it's probably the scenario that's most complicated for changing ends, so this is why I'm going to use this particular scenario for this demonstration. Anyway, I'm going to get the train running and don't pay any attention to me speeding down the track. This isn't about me getting the best score on this level. This is about me showing you how to get around the freezing brakes on this train. So I'm going a bit fast here, but this is just simply just to speed things up. On this level we will be using 3 cabs. Hence the reason why it's probably the most complicated for changing ends. So we will be calling this cab number 1. So we just pull into the stopping zone now. And what we have to do is put the brake back on full release, just to allow us to turn the reverser off, take the key back out, put the key back in, and this time we put the reverser into reverse. We then move the brake back to off to release the brakes again, and we exit the cab. And the reason why you have to take the key out and then put it back in again is purely down to the notifications on the instructions that you're given. If you don't take that key back out, that notification for you to remove key will always be visible, and it will stop you from getting further notifications to progress through the level. So now we're going to enter cab number 2. And we get the train moving again by putting the key on, moving the reverser to forward, and we put some lights on as well. And the key thing again, as before, is to look out for that yellow dial. The brakes are on 100%, which is where the bug was taken off. We'll release the brakes and it's come down to about 50% now, so you know it's working. Give it some power and we're off. And there you go. We haven't got sticking brakes. That's all you have to do. Every time you want to change ends, at least until the patch comes out, this is the workaround to get you moving again. Again, don't worry about the speed I'm doing. It's just to speed things up, because we're going to collect some more carriages. Oh, that was a bit of a bang, but we're okay. And we're in cab number 2, as I said before. So we just repeat the process again. Turn the reverser off, remove the key. You have to remove the key. Put the key back in again. Now we need to move the reverser to reverse. Release the brakes. and then follow the instructions again, the notifications to get you through to the next part. Again, if you hadn't have taken the key out and put the key back in again, you wouldn't see these notifications to tell you what you needed to do. And we're back in cab number 1 again. Okay, we've already got the key in there because we left it there before. We're still in reverse, so we need to put the gear back, the thrust back into brake mode so we can change the reverser. Move it now to forward. Let's give us some lights. And we're on 100% brakes at the moment, so hopefully release the brakes, give it some power. Yep, we're off. Okay, we've got a short trip to the first station, and that's where we do the last changing ends, but this is where it gets a little bit more complicated for this particular level because of the number of times you are changing ends. So just hold on, just bear with me and enjoy the ride. Okay, let's bring the train to a stop. And we do need to follow the same process for changing ends. Whoops. Let's put the brake back into max brake. Change the reverser back to off. Take the key out. And then we put the key back in. And remember, this is cab number 1. We put this back to reverse because we're going to go back the other way now. Take the brakes off. And leave the cab. Okay, this is where it gets complicated. It's not too bad, but we need to go back to cab number 2, which is now in the centre of the train. Okay, back to cab number 2. And we have to take this reverser out of reverse and put it into forward, going in the correct direction of the train. Now there is a cab directly in front of this cab on the other train, but we don't have to worry about that because we've never used that cab, so it doesn't really affect anything. So now we go to cab number 3, the first time we've used this one. Fingers crossed it works. Set things up as normal. Load the passengers. Let's go into forward and release the brakes. And is that dial moving? Yes, it is. Get some more power. There we are. We're on the final leg. And that's it. That's all you need to know. Right, my job is done. I'll keep the video running so you can see the end of the level if you want to. Or you can shut off now and go and try it yourself. Please let us know if you found this video helpful or not. Hopefully you won't need it for too long. We should have a patch very soon to fix this issue. Take care. Goodbye.